Good evening, guys. If you're already standing, can you please take a seat for me? All right. Hi, my name is Lars Teal. I am a senior, an Eagle Scout, and I am an FCA huddle leader at Westdale High School. How many of you in this football stadium can honestly say you've never been afraid? Can you remember what your biggest fear is right now? Did you know that the world's biggest fear is public speaking? I think I'm currently overcoming that one a little bit. Did you also know that God says 365 times not to fear or worry? That's one time for every day of the year. Let that sink in for a sec. In Joshua, it says, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous, and do not be dismayed, for the God your Lord is with you wherever you go. To me, that means I don't need to worry about what other people say or what other people think of me. Last year, I was at Worthing Arena with 6,000 of my closest friends for Field to Face. How many of you were there? You see, technically, I wasn't supposed to be there yet. I hadn't even been released to go back to school. I had just had back surgery a few weeks prior, where the doctors had gone in and removed 1.5 centimeters of one of my discs, and then put 6 inches of steel rods and pins in to hold it all together. Personally, I think it's pretty cool. I can walk into any courthouse, airport, and some hospitals and set off whatever metal detector I want. Sadly, it's not magnetic, though, because that would be even better. So I was in surgery for about 6 hours, and I could not imagine the amount of fear and anxiety my parents were under. If it would have been me waiting for my kid to get out of surgery, I would have been trying to remember Isaiah 43:1. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. God is there to take care of us whenever we fear or worry. When I was younger, my mom would take me to Kings Island sometimes. And she would either force or just plain bribe me on her roller coasters. I don't like roller coasters. And if you're, well, not if, a lot of people in this audience tonight know my mom and would agree that this is true. So when she would do that, before the ride start, I would say a little prayer to kind of calm myself down. But now she can't make me ride roller coasters because I'm not allowed because of my back. But if you have a fear of roller coasters and somebody you're close to forces you onto one, then you got to say a little prayer beforehand just to kind of let your nerves go down. Paul wrote in his second letter to Timothy, God has given us not a spirit of fear, but power, love, and self-consciousness. To me, that means instead of fearing what God has planned next for me in my life, I need to be excited for those possibilities and look forward to the future. So I leave you here tonight with the wisdom to let God take all your fears and anxieties and let Him remove them so that you can function daily on your lives better. Thank you, and let's go.